just didn't seem like the offense could get going today. What's your diagnosis of that end of the court?
Yeah, gotta give credit to them. There's a reason why 2 of their players were on the All Big Ten defensive team. So, they just made it tough for us. Made our looks tough, and we couldn't finish a lot around the rim. And I got to hit shots, got to hit shots.
It just felt like every time you guys got close, they answered counter punch. Did you feel that? Felt like the crowd was just waiting, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's just a testament to them. They're a good team. They got good players that hit big shots. Some guys that we scouted that aren't, necessarily great shooters hit big shots. I think they hit 4 threes out of guys that shot under 30%. So when we go into a scout and you know those guys and you know personnel, the shots that you live with. And, credit to those guys that were in the gym and they made those shots.
Looking at the season at large, do you feel like you guys did enough to get into the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a single quad 2 through 4 loss, so I don't even know in the last time in history that a team that didn't have a quad 2 through 4 loss didn't make the tournament. So, we've proven that we can go to Michigan State and beat them. We beat good teams this year. We've been in a lot of close games. I know that doesn't reflect it in the net, but in terms of do we deserve to be there, 100%.
What's your kind of take on the team kind of coming together? I know today didn't go how you wanted it to, but what would you say are the kind of the underpinnings of why this team played well down the stretch?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like I said last week. We just came together and have a common goal now. We have an opportunity potentially to play in the tournament, and we all want to go far in that. So I think we've won 5 out of the last 7 games, and after losing 4 or 5 in a row. So coming together at the right time. I know today was tough, and it does reflect how the past 3 or 4 weeks have been. But I still got confidence in this team and in the coaching staff, and if we do get the opportunity to play in the tournament, I got full confidence that we'll be ready to go.
What would you say was the biggest thing that went wrong down that 5-6 minute stretch when you guys went scoreless towards like the start of the 7-1?
Yeah, I think they hit shots and we didn't. Number 2 from them hit a kick out 3 and just off of our trap. It was a 2-point game, 1-possession game, and it just kind of ignited it. And the score didn't really reflect the actual score of the game because we got down to free throws and missed shots, and it is what it is. But it's just you can't really do much but give credit to them and just say we got to be better next game.
Is there a reason you could kind of point to for why those runs stalled?
Why the what?
The runs stalled.
No, I think it's just, like I said, they're a good defensive team. So, you got a good defensive team that comes in and, have some guys up there that can lock up a couple of guys. It's a good thing for them.
How hard is it as a team when you can kind of come back and you punch, and then you're trailing by like 8 again, and you punch again? How hard is it to kind of just keep picking yourself up off that mat?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. When you get it within a 1-2 possession game and they come down and hit a big shot, that's kind of the momentum killer that everybody talks about. So, momentum's a big thing in the game, and we come down and get 5-0, 6-0 run, and next thing you know, they hit a couple threes and a big shot, and it's right back to where we began.
What do you think this next 72 hours is going to be like? Just kind of, obviously, like you said, out of your control, but a long wait to find out what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. We're going to prepare like if we were, already projected into a big seed and a high seed, and we knew what we were doing. So, Coach's going to have us ready. We're going to have a couple good days of practice, get our bodies ready, get our bodies healthy, and be ready to go if we get the opportunity.
Did you ever have anything like this at Illinois where you were so much on the bubble and you had to wait it out?
Yeah, a little bit my sophomore year. We lost, 5 out of the last 7 or something like that. I think we finished the season 18-13 regular season, and we ended up getting in. But it was one of those things. It's like, you just got to keep working hard and stay the course.
Did you feel like you had to have this win today or not necessarily?
We feel like we have to have every win. That's kind of the way that we look at it. It wasn't really necessarily a win and in type thing in our eyes, but we came out with the intensity and the mindset, we need a win to get in, yeah, for sure. So, hopefully that Ohio State win, does a lot for us. Like I said, we haven't lost a quad 2 through 4 game all season, and I don't know when the last time that a team wouldn't make the tournament with that resume. So, regardless of the quad 1, I think we've done enough work to get in for sure.
I saw you chuck something at Timmy G one time. Looked like it might have been a back device or something.
No,
were you dealing with something?
It was like a knee warm. I boxed one of the players out and I got banged in the knee, so I got a little bit tendonized, but I'll be good.
Luke, take me through just the level of frustration. You guys had so many chances here to work your way.
You're this up, man, yeah.
Into the game, short. Talk me through that, man. What was the difference?
Yeah, you know, I got to start off and just give credit to them. You know, they're a good team. They kind of countered all of our punches. We went on runs here and there, and they were able to hit big shots. I kind of said it earlier. When you go through a scout and you know the personnel that shoots under 30%, you know, they had 4 guys that hit threes that shoot under 30% from 3, so credit to them. Obviously, they're good players. They're at this level for a reason, but when you scout that and they come out with those shots, it's tough. So credit to them. They're a good team. They're a really good team. They're going to give Michigan State a game. And, you know, I think the score didn't necessarily reflect on how the game went just because of the free throws at the end, but we just got to be ready to go for next.
Yeah, we say go for next. No bad losses. When you think about it, Luke Goode losses. Give me your thought process of how deserving you guys are to be the 5th or 6th.
Yeah, I think we're more than deserving. We've had so many ups and downs this year, and I know the scores and the losses don't reflect necessarily, you know, in the net or whatever. But those games that we lost the 5 in a row, I mean, they were 1-2 possession games. You think Maryland, they hit a game-winning 3. You think Purdue, you hit a game-winning floater on the road, and then we beat good teams. You know, Michigan State, Purdue at home. We played and beat some really good teams. So, you know, I don't know what the history is with teams not making the tournament. We got a quad 2-4 loss, but you know, I think that's something that people need to take into account, that we belong in the field and we can beat anybody out there.
Luke, you've made a couple of those wins down the stretch too that you mentioned. You think you guys are playing some of your better basketball for the season as the season comes to an end?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think our game today reflected how good of basketball we've been playing. I feel like we played a better game there at Oregon, honestly. You know, we came out a little flat today, but and winning 5 of the last 7 games, I mean, our team has been really coming together, and if we do get the opportunity, which I really hope we do, I think we can make some noise in March.
You guys have shown the ability to bounce back from times this year. You've played through some tough times, and even today, having to have some runs and fight back from runs. Do you think that that's a characteristic of this team, that you can fight through some adversity when you get a chance next time?
Yeah, I think it's something we've honestly adapted throughout the season. You know, going into the season, especially the Bahamas trip, I don't think we had that at all. You know, we kind of got punched in the face and we weren't able to recover. And then throughout the season and guys coming and gelling together, you know, I think we've really been able to come together and get through adversity like that and get through that. I mean, think about Purdue game, we were down double digits at halftime, came back and won by 20. So just examples like that are the reason why you know, I think we can make some noise in the tournament.
Luke, have you thought any more about the waiver, or is that just an after the season thing that you're?
Yeah, we'll start really looking into that after the season. You know, we're really focused on this right now. So I know it's not the typical situation where people would ask for waivers, but you know, we got some people working on it, and you know, I'd be very fortunate to play another year. You know, I think with everything that's going on now in college basketball and all the extra years they're giving to JUCO kids and non-D1 kids and all that, you know, I think only playing 10 games in the season would be, you know, more than justifiable. So.
Thanks, Luke.